note is where I'll start. A whole note fills up the bar. Take that note, break it in two. Two half notes fill another bar. Split 'em, hey, sounds like math to me. When I think of math, I think of music. When I think of music, I think of math. Multiplication and division, it's all right there on your music staff. Quarter notes, try 'em on for size. 4 to a bar, like the name implies. Before the band comes in and you start to move, you count out quarters in a steady groove. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap, tapping out the rhythm. Grab the piano man, tell him that I'm with them. Tap, tap, tapping out the beat. Count the quarters while you walk down the street. Do you know eighth notes? If you don't, you oughta. 2 for every quarter, so the notes get shorter. Same size bar to occupy, so it's twice as many beats in the same amount of time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and tap, 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 tapping out the rhythm. Call the bass man, tell him that I'm with them. Tap, 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 tapping out the beat. Your feet move faster and you hear the heat. Notes tell you what you do. You take each eighth and you cut it in two. You tap 16 beats to every bar, and your shoes are like pistons in a racing car. Like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a tap, 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 tapping out the rhythm. Call the drummer man, tell him that I'm with them. Tap, 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 tapping out the beat. Keep on subdividing till you're flying on your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4. When I think of math, I think of music. When I think of music, I think of math. Multiplication and division, it's all right there. It's all right there. It's all right there on your music staff. Yeah.
We now return you to the secret number quiz show, What's My Number? Already in progress.
Well, panel, you almost solved that one. It was a close call, but you didn't quite get it. We'll have to try harder on the next one. What do you say? Let's take a look at this secret number. Take a look at your monitors. As you know, your grid is numbered 0 to 99. And this secret number is in this section.
For you TV shut-ins, I'll give you another hint. The secret number is one of these. Can you figure out which one it is?
All right, let's begin questioning with Dorothy Kilbasa, opinionated columnist and generally unpleasant person.
Thank you, John Every Other Daily, for those cruel but honest words. Here's my question. Is the secret number a square number?
Our first question, is the secret number a square number? Checking our number grids, it is a pleasure to tell you that it is not.
That was a wasted question.
And now to Alan Stevens, America's Mr. Funny Pants and resident Hep Cat.
John, if I may, I'd like to beg your indulgence. Hello, indulgence. Can I have a quarter? But seriously, Dorothy, that was not a good question. There are only 5 square numbers on the whole grid. You wasted a question because you eliminated only 5 out of 25 possibilities. Mon Dieu.
Go by the bumper at 40 miles per hour. If I had gotten a yes answer, I would have eliminated 20 numbers and narrowed the choices for the secret number down to 5.
Now, panelists, let's watch our tongues.
I tried watching my tongue once, and I got my eyes wet.
Yes, your question, please.
Oh, yes. Is the secret number odd?
Is the secret number odd? Checking our number grids. Yes, the secret number is odd. And now to Kitty Heartworm.
It is an odd number, eh? John Kissy, is the number a multiple of 3?
Is it a multiple of 3? Checking our number grids. The secret number does happen to be a multiple of 3. Good question from Kitty Heartworm. And now to you, Dorothy.
John, let me ask you this. Is the number a multiple of 5?
Is the secret number a multiple of 5? The secret number is not a multiple of 5.
Another no answer, Dorothy? You're on a roll. I was on a roll once and I got butter on my knees.
It is not a multiple of 5. A no answer, but it did eliminate half the numbers. You see, you can learn a lot from a no answer. All right, back to you, Alan, your question.
Is it a power of 3?
Power of 3. Checking the number grids. It is a power of 3, which means the secret number is 3 times 3 times 3. That's 27. Congratulations, panel. Excellent job. A difficult question, but you got it just the same. We hope you at home also got it, and you'll watch us next time on What's My Number?
Math is a wonderful tool, so use it and you'll be cool.
Hello, come in. Where have you two been? I have something waiting here for
We
you.
were playing with your elephant.
Yeah, they're
were
so
you?
good at checkers. I can't believe it.
What we're going to do is something, this I call my 20-cent trick. I have 2 dimes right here. Now let me just show you. If I place the 2 dimes in there, and I call that my 20-cent trick because the dimes change into 20 cents.
Wonderful.
Now, we're going to do a thing that I call coin mind reading. I want you to help me out with this. I want you to remove a few from this group of 20 and put them in your pocket so that I don't know how many there are on the table.
Okay.
So we'll start with an unknown number of coins for me.
Okay.
Just put a few away.
No
Okay.
peeking.
Now
Here we're
count
done.
the number to yourself that are left.
Okay.
Just to yourself. Don't say it out loud. I don't want to hear it.
I know that's hard not to talk for you, Chris.
Yeah, that's a real challenge for me.
Okay?
Here we go. Yes.
All right. Now, I want you to add the digits of the number of coins that there are left. In other words, if whatever the number is, if say it's a 16 or 15 or 14 or 13, add the 2 digits together and remove that number of coins from the group of coins that there are on the table. And put those pennies in your pocket as well.
Okay.
You done that?
We're going to put them away right now?
Yes, put them away right
They
now.
are away.
Okay, now, you have a group of coins left on the table. Pick up a few of those coins and hold them in your hand. Any number.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you how many there are. Think, just concentrate on the number of coins. You have 6 coins in your hand. Is that correct?
see.
Put them down on the
Right.
table. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I
Yay!
don't believe that. How'd you do that?
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's magic. No, I'll tell you how it was really done. What happened was that when you had 20 coins down there and you removed a few, I asked you to then add the digits of the remaining number.
Correct.
The sum of those digits was then removed and will leave 9 coins on the table. Because if, for instance, you removed 3 from the 20, leaving 17, you then add 1 and 7, or 8, remove that from the 17 coins, it leaves 9. When you then picked up a few coins, I saw how many were left by secretly counting those coins. You had 6 because I saw that there were 3 left on the table, so therefore I knew exactly how many you had. It will work with any set of
That is
numbers.
magical.
For instance, if you were to remove 4 coins, leaving 16 coins, adding the 1 and the 6 would be 7. Subtract 7 then from the total number that would be there would leave 9, and then I always know that you would have a few left in there. You see what I mean?
Right.
And so it makes it very easy to... Oh, my goodness, what's
I
happened?
think the magic rope got out of hand.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry that you're all tied up in your work. You know, this is how Harry Houdini got started. Come on, you tell me the rest of it. No,
This is really amazing.
Look at all the pennies
Let's
I
try
got.
it.
You've already seen this much of Square One TV. How much do you figure is left?
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Monday, 9:43 a.m., and the weather had turned unseasonably chilly in the Big Apple. The muggers in Central Park were wearing mittens. The roller skaters on Broadway were thinking of changing to hockey skates, and hot tomato soup was being billed as gazpacho at the fashionable bistros along 3rd Avenue. We were working the day watch out of Mathnet. My partner is George Frankley. The captain is Joe Greco. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician.
Hi, Georgie Porgy. How's tricks?
Hello, Katie Wadey. Things are fine. Thanks for the inquiry.
I had a great weekend, George.
Really happy for you, Kate. Do you know how many miles of subway track there are in New York?
Ask me why my weekend was so great, George.
354 kilometers. That's almost 220 miles. Why was it so great?
What are you reading?
It's a guidebook about New York City. The Statue of Liberty is 151 feet high.
Because I spent it with an old college friend.
How old?
Eve Adams.
Uh-huh.
You aren't listening to me, George.
I am too. Eve Adams is old.
Eve Adams and I went to college together, and she's just come into town in a Broadway show.
Really? What show?
It's a revival of Anything Went.
That old chestnut?
Uh-huh. She's got the second lead. Actually, we both acted in college for a while.
Then you went into mathematics and she stayed in showbiz?
Uh-huh.
How anyone could choose showbiz over mathematics is beyond me. I guess it takes all kinds.
Eve and I picked up as though we'd seen each other yesterday.
I thought you said you did see each other yesterday.
You know what I mean. We stayed up too late just gabbing the way we used to do in school. It was terrific.
Sounds it.
She's coming by this morning. Going to give me a couple of Annie Oakleys.
She's giving you 2 cowgirls?
Annie Oakley is slang for a free ticket. I thought a theater buff like you would know that.
I do know that, Kate. So she's in Anything Went, is she? Must be the role of Doodah Dora, the rebellious postmistress on the island.
That's right. She's also the understudy for the Star. Do you know the show?
Sure. It's a classic from the 50s. It was a big hit for Lauren Bacall. She played the leading lady, Miss Fig.
Miss Bacall is playing the lead again.
Really? She's getting a little long in the tooth for that part. You know, Kate, a little too old. I don't see how she'd be able to pull off the underwater tap dancing number or that aria she sings to the good-natured owl.
Well, she's doing it anyway. You want to see the show tonight, George?
I'd love to, Kate.
I'm sorry, there's not an extra ticket for Martha.
That's okay. Tonight's her night at school.
She's taking more classes.
Sure. Martha doesn't let the grass grow around her shoes.
What's she studying?
Toxicology. What time's the curtain?
8 o'clock sharp. Don't be late.
Eve.
Hi, Catherine.
Catherine?
Eve, this is my partner, George.
Frankly, Mathnet.
Oh, nice to meet you, George. Catherine's told me so much about you.
Catherine?
Catherine. Catherine Muriel Monday. Snodgrass College, class of...
Never mind the year. You darling.
Here are the tickets. I've got a dash.
Wait. How's the show going?
Oh, we've had pretty good luck out of town. Thanks.
Where'd you preview?
Philly.
Good houses?
75% paid. The rest papered.
What are you guys talking about?
What?
Good houses, out of town, papered?
Before you bring a show to New York, you usually open it out of town. Philadelphia or Boston or someplace like that.
Why?
To work the bugs out. And it's cheaper out of town. Broadway musicals are very expensive.
Oh, they sure are. This show is capitalized at $4 million.
$4 million?
Uh-huh.
Who invests money like that?
Angels.
Angels?
Investors in Broadway shows are called angels because their money is thought of as money from heaven.
Actually, with this show, Ms. Bacchanal put up half. So all they had to raise was $2 million. Of course, we haven't seen any of it.
You haven't been paid?
The cast and crew agreed to wait for our money, so Ms. Bacchanal could use it for their production.
Eve, how is Lauren Bacchanal to work with?
She's a real pro, for sure. She knows what she wants, and she gets it. I'm sure she's played this role thousands of times. So she knows just how she wants everything done.
That bad, eh?
Oh, no. I didn't mean that. She's just, well...
Her nickname is the Iron Stage Mother.
I see. Eve, if she put up half the money, does that mean she makes half the profits?
No, she gets 75 points.
Really?
What's that mean?
Points are what Broadway people call percentages.
So each point is 1%.
She gets 75% of the profits.
And the investors make the other 25%?
No, they end up with 15 points. The writer of the show gets 4 points. The composer gets 2 points. The lyricist gets 2 points.
Well, that's 8 points. So that leaves 17% for the investors, not 15%.
The director of the show also gets 2 points. That leaves 15% for the investors.
$2 million for only 15% of a show. Isn't that a risky investment?
I've done a lot of backers auditions, so I know how it works. I'll show you. The theater seats 1,000. Let's assume it's a hit, and we sell out.
What's the average ticket price, Eve?
Approximately $40. That means if we sell out the performance, we take in $40,000.
Just for one performance?
We give 8 performances each week. That's a possibility of $320,000. Now that's gross, but the nut.
Nut?
That means costs. Paying the actors, musicians, stagehands, renting the theater.
Uh-huh.
The nut is 60%.
Costs are $192,000. That leaves $128,000 a week profit.
That's more than I make.
You know how much you'd make if you're sold out for a year? 52 weeks, $320,000 a week, $16,640,000.
Wow. Wouldn't take that long to make your $2 million back.
That's gross, though.
Right. Deduct the nut. The profit would be $6,656,000 a year. 15% of that is almost $1 million for the investors.
Any investment is a little risky, but the payback is rather nice. Sit on your hands. I'd love to talk more, but
You have to dash.
See you after the opening. Show.
Break a leg.
Knock him dead, kid.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, what?
Oh, boy, it's going to be fun. Catherine. forget I'm wearing the darn thing. Loved to have seen this when the leading lady was alive.
Loved it, George.
It was a blast from the past. Let's go to Sardi's.
And wait for the reviews?
I had never been to a Broadway opening night party, and I must admit, I was somewhat in awe. All the stars and ex-stars and would-be stars were there. All the newspaper columnists and television reviewers, the directors and choreographers. There was even a writer. It was a world unto itself. The festivities were fraught with tension as we waited for the reviews of the show. If the notices were good, in other words, if the reviewers liked the show, it could run for a long time and make money. If they were bad, well, they could lose a fortune. We waited for the reviews and waited and waited.
Miss Bacchanal, I'm George Frankly, Mathnet.
I'm so sorry.
Just like to say, I enjoyed your performance.
Thank you. And now I know you have to leave.
Oh, no. Martha's got a class.
I just assumed you had to have your clothes back by midnight. Darling!
What?
She as charming as we thought?
Charming her.
Having a good time?
Marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous.
I knew you would. I simply knew.
What's three? What's three? For gosh sake, the reviews are in. Whoopee time in the old corral, huh?
Ooh, Clive loved it in the Post. Frank liked it a lot in the Times.
Mustafa quelled in the Voice.
I wonder what the TV folks are saying.
I'm Rex Reed, just back from yet another Broadway opening, and I'm here to tell you anything went. A show which should have gone years ago hasn't, and it shouldn't. Despite aging star Lauren Bacall, that's right, despite Lauren Bacall, this show could make it on the Great White Way. It has verve, it has panache, it has Eve Adams, and she is wonderful. She does a tuneful, tearful, terrific turn as Doodah Dora, and she may be the star Broadway has been looking for these many dreary seasons. She's a winner. This is Rex Reed saying, move over, Lauren Bacchanal, as in move over and out.
Eve, this is wonderful. Oh, thanks, Catherine. I'm thrilled. Oh, I've got to say, after all these years, maybe it will pay off.
Well, if it doesn't, there's always mathematics.
That's right, George. Miss Bacchanal, the show's going to make it.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Oh, he loved you. You know how he's always kidding big stars.
Would you please remove yourselves from our path?
Miss Bacchanal, I wonder if I might trouble you for an autograph. It's for my mom. She used to take me to all your shows when I was a little boy.
I should treat that remark with a contempt it so richly deserves.
You have a nasty streak in you, George, frankly.
Does it show?
It was Tuesday, 4:43 p.m., and we were still basking in the glory of Eve Adams' soon-to-be stardom. It makes a person happy to see a friend succeed. I was happy. Or at least I was happy until George said...
Here she is now, Eve. Kate, it's Eve.
Something wrong?
I don't know.
Hi, Eve, it's Kate. Catherine. What? How can it close? Oh, I see. Yes, we'll be right over.
What's up?
Anything Went is about to be gone. It may close.
How can they close a hit show?
Easy. Lauren Bacchanal is missing.
"100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. For a complete set of Square One TV teacher resources, send a check for $9.95 to CTW School Services, Box SQTV, 1 Lincoln Plaza, New York, 10023. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the U.S. Department of Education, the Carnegie Corporation of New York,